Good morning, everyone. We meet again on this wonderful Sunday. Later, all of us will be there online together with our family to worship the Lord. Amen. But then let us start with another Bible promise, which we're going to look at Jeremiah chapter 33, verse 3. 耶利米书第33章第3节 Yeremia pasal 33 ayat 3. Jeremiah chapter 33, verse 3. Call to me and I will answer you and tell you great and unsearchable things you do not know. This is many people say this God's number, just in case you want to call him with a handphone, spiritual handphone. That will be 333. This is a line that will direct to the Lord, and you can ask, you can call unto him, and he will answer you with something considered as secret or something that beyond our understanding. I think probably if we look back in our prayer life, many times that we come to the Lord and ask him about heavy questions such as we ask why this happened, why such and such, why this happened to me, why this happened to the world, why this, we ask a lot of why. For instance, if we come across with some heavy question in the Bible, such as why God asked and to exterminate the Amalekite in 1 Samuel chapter 15. Of course, at first, if you look at story like that, we will be thinking like, wow, why God are so cruel? Why God kill all these people? Actually, if we ask God and we continue to obey and submit ourselves under his leading, his guide, then we will be able to find out the whole story as we receive answer from our God. Then you know the whole story. The Amalekite actually is very wicked, and they were the one who want to wipe off the Israelite. So this is basically for the survival of the Jews. God has asked to exterminate this Amalekite. So today we probably have such similar questions in our mind. Why is this happen? We try to logical and rationalize everything according to our understanding. We will hit the wall. We will hit what we call something that hinder us to really know what is in God, why God do this. So it is okay for us to do so, because as a little boy brought up from, considered as Chinese educated or typical Chinese educated family, we hold all these practices, traditions. One of those is this. Even in the school, we want to ask questions. Most of the teacher will say, don't ask too many questions, just memorize the formula, just memorize the whole thing. We try to ask why. Even until secondary school, I was greatly influenced by all this. That's why sometimes I struggle over some of the science subject, because I need to know why is it come across it. Don't just memorize the formula. So I have a hard time to really get things, to understand the things, why I need to do this, why I need to do this. It was only until very later, on my later stage of study and so on, that I be able to receive some answer, either from my own study or from certain people who helped me to know more about it. So a child brought up from that kind of environment, as I come to the Lord, sometimes I dare not to ask why, because it seems like you ask a lot of why, you are a troublemaker, okay? And a classmate, my friends also, because if I ask why, then it will drag on the whole study, and sometimes even after, teacher try to extend the class, because of try to answer my questions. So others also, we dare not to ask why, because we might not be so popular, if we ask a lot of why. But today God say we can, eh? We can come and call to Him, and God will show us, what we call great and unsearchable things, or what we consider those are secrets that beyond our understanding. So yeah, just come to Him. You know where we can receive answer, and when God answer us, definitely He will make us understand why it has happened, to us or around us. Probably at this pandemic, you ask a lot of why, instead of try to ask Google or Yahoo, or try to follow some of the what we call forwarded messages from others people through social media. Why not we come to the Lord and ask God? Spend some time and ask Him. You will be able to receive even a secret from the Lord, and to help us to have a better understanding about the situation. Amen. So later on, in about 1 hour, we will have the Chinese service, worship service on, live. I want to strongly encourage you to follow live, instead of you keep it saying it's okay lah, later lah, 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock or 8 o'clock when I'm free, then I will worship. I will strongly encourage, because that will build up our habit. We will use to that time, so that when we come back to the church, physical on site, we will do not need another hard time to adjust. So get used to the timing, even though we stay online, but we also do it live, together. So 7:45 for the Chinese worship service, 9:45 for the English worship service, then 11:45 for the BN worship service. So see you later. God bless you. Have a wonderful Sunday.